Greetings and salutations, one and all. It is I, your illustrious host, Joe of All Vapes, coming at you directly from Springfield, Oregon, up in the PNW Vape Cave. If this is your first time tuning in to one of my reviews, thank you very much. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter as well. Give me a follow and a holla up in there, you know what I mean? So, it has been a day and a grip of weeks since I have done a Zamplebox unboxing. Gonna be doing a little bit of a twist for today's unboxing for the month of August 2018. This is Joe's Picks, okay? So I decided to stop doing things random and decided, you know what, I wanna pick out flavors that I wanna choose. So I did, because you have the ability, once you are a Zamplebox member, to go into your profile and pick out individual flavors and add them directly to your box without the random choice and choosing and all that stuff. At the end of the review, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, playing around with some interaction with you guys, the community. And it's going to give a little bit back to you, especially if you've never tried Zamplebox before. You're totally going to dig it. Check this out, my boy Chris Las Pinas, gracing pretty much everything that is Zamplebox, okay? I don't know where I'm going to put this, but I can guarantee I'm going to stick it somewhere where everybody can see it. Stop vaping the same old shiz, okay? First of all, you're going to get a tasting menu corresponding to every month that you have. There's Joe's tasting menu. The tasting menu gives you all kinds of info. It is going to be the flavor profile of every single flavor that comes in the box, whether you pick them or the curator does. It tells you where they come from, the VG to PG ratio, the name of the brand of the company, and the city and state in which they reside. The cool thing is too, is that it is also going to give you an average retail cost of every single one of these flavors. And on the bottom, it's going to tell you the exact retail savings. Okay, so the value of this is $177.91. The 11 bottle box, which I have, is 11 bottles of 30 milliliters of eliquid. Basically, any vape shop you go into, walk up with 11 bottles of eliquid, and I can guarantee they're not going to give you all 11 of these for anything less than the standard of what the retail value of the box is. Now, there's one missing here because it's my favorite out of the box. It's another thing we're going to start doing. Okay, so first of all, Bourdain is the first flavor on the mix. This is an homage to the late, great Anthony Bourdain. It was one of Anthony Bourdain's very favorites. It is a custardy, butterscotch, cloudy, creamy, sweet, smooth, amazing flavor. Absolutely one of my all-time favorites. Any tank, any dripper, any device, it's always going to taste good. High VG graces every single one of my favorite flavors here because I go for the high VG. You can do that again in your Zamplebox.com account. From Rocket Punch, Avalanche, Apple Slam is the only one I actually have not vaped, but I did taste the actual liquid. Now you open up the bottle on this guy, it smells absolutely out of sight. The one thing I will say is that the straight up taste of just the liquid itself is incredibly bitter, and it kind of gives off that little bite of strong nicotine. I didn't like that. It's confusing when an e-liquid to me smells better than it actually tastes. But to be fair, I haven't vaped it yet, so I'm going to give it a shot eventually. Bomb Bomb's Sticky Icky is a straight-up cinnamon bun flavor. This one vaped very cleanly, very smoothly. The cinnamon on this was not too overbearing. I'll definitely give it that, but the frosting flavor and the sweet taste and consistency added to the nature and the texture of the overall blend. It was really good stuff on that one. Simple E-Fruit, and this is a passion fruit, coconut, and pineapple flavor. This was a little bit more where it's at in terms of strength and consistency in the pineapple flavor. The passion fruit was quality enough, tropical enough, just to kind of bring everything up nice and light. Really great summertime flavor in my personal opinion. I love anything coconut, anything pineapple, anything reminiscent of a pina colada because I'm a girl drink drunk. I swear, if I'm going to get a buzz, I might as well enjoy what I'm drinking. You know what I mean? And the same goes with vaping. Moving on to the next flavor, we have Dream, their number 10 or French Sunrise. And this is pretty much straight up deep, rich French toast with a nice, rich maple syrup. This one was good, but it is definitely not the best French toast flavor I've ever tried. I like my French toast flavor when it comes to breakfast dessert vapes to be a little bit more kind of on the, well, novelty side, I guess you could say. Something that is so over the top in terms of buttery and sweetness with that character of, just a really good frosting kind of a flavor almost. All the layers and the consistency and the profile have to be there. This one was very good. It was very clean tasting, so the flavor conveyance was true. This is from KERNAL. It's KERNAL popcorn. It's caramel popcorn, gourmet popcorn flavor. Okay, so caramel corn flavor. This one was incredibly true to profile. Very, very, very true to actual caramel corn flavor. There's a lot of caramel corn and popcorn flavors out on the market. My favorite one of this entire box I'm saving for last. The only thing that disappointed me about this flavor in particular, even though it is only 3% nicotine content, it was unbelievably throaty, and I do not like a strong throat hit. Really takes away from the flavor quality for me and the consistency of wanting to just keep vaping it. I had to get past the point of the throatiness and just eventually get used to it to make me want to consistently keep on vaping through the flavor, because the give and take is that although it was really, really super throaty, the flavor was absolutely top notch. So it was strong in its delivery, but at the end, it was a nice exhale. It was very well balanced, but the nicotine or just something in there just made it really, really super throaty. And the second to last one, Cafe Racer, very familiar brand to everybody. This one is CROISSANT, and it's kind of a mapley, buttery, cakey, sweet, sugary, sort of frosting-y flavor. All of that wrapped into one, but you still got the majority of that rich, buttery, flaky croissant hit you right on the first inhale, and it sticks with you throughout the exhale. But you can taste different layers of the consistency. So what the profile tells you gives you a little bit of surprise, because you don't expect all of that flavor just melded in this huge melange of awesomeness. Now, the good thing about a croissant, you can have it for breakfast, you can have it for dessert. Heck, have it in the middle of the day if you want. But if you don't want any of the fat and any of the calories, Cafe Racer always brings some of the best e-liquid I think I've ever tried. Always. I've never had any complaints with Cafe Racer. So, the last, but certainly not least, flavor is Popcorn Man e-liquid, and this one is the birthday cake popcorn flavor. This one is absolutely out of sight, totally tubular, knocked it out of the park, bar none. Nothing I've tried is better as far as this flavor combination is concerned. So they took sort of a caramel corn popcorn flavor. You got the traditional popcorn flavor, a little bit of salty and sweet, so kind of like a kettle corn type of a flavor going on there. But then you've got that cakiness with that sweet frosting and those cute little sprinkles, those multicolored sprinkles in there, give it just this ultra sweet little kickback flavor. But everything is absolutely perfectly blended on this flavor. Never tried anything from Popcorn Man before, so it was totally a gamble, and I saw it on Zamplebox.com, and I'm like, you know what? This sounds pretty tasty. So here we've got 11 flavors all together slammed up in your face in a very short amount of time, but there's not much more that needs to be said about quality. Zamplebox works literally with hundreds of companies, they, as far as what they do in terms of being able to deliver quality flavors to your door once every month, they really are one of the best services around that do what they do. They were the original service as far as e-liquid delivery in a subscription form is concerned. Now, there are different packages. If you're a single vapor or you just want to try a few flavors once a month, you don't want to spend a ton of money, you can definitely go for the 3-bottle box. That one's not going to shed you too much cash, about 25 bucks a month, but you're getting them in 30 milliliter bottles, which on average is saving you about 30 bucks. Considering that most flavors cost anywhere between $25 to $30 anyways. You can get the 6-bottle box if maybe you're not single and you want to share it with a friend or your partner or your spouse or what have you. That one's going to cost you about 35 bucks. Once again, all 30 milliliters And if you want to go for the fat daddy, like old Joe Vol Vapes does, you can get the 11 bottle box, 30 milliliter flavors to your liking. You can choose them each and every one individually like I did on this one, or you can just put in your likes and dislikes, VG to PG ratio levels on everything that you dig. You like 50-50, they'll give you that too. And your nicotine preference, and they'll deliver that and they'll curate it personally, give you something different and new every single time. You can do it whatever way you want. That one's gonna run you $54.99, so about 55 bucks. That is really the best deal comparatively. But I'll put a link below in the comment section, as well as a coupon code that'll save you 10% on anything in the store. That is even towards subscriptions, as per usual. Guys, thank you so much for watching another Zamplebox unboxing here on my YouTube channel. Give me a subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Like I said, give me a follow and a holla over there. Next Zamplebox, we're going to be doing something kind of unique. So I'm going to be posting something on Instagram. What I'm going to do is ask 11 of my Instagram viewers, and hopefully some of you guys are my Instagram viewers as well as YouTube subscribers, to put something in the comment section of my next post, the flavor that you want to see goes into the Zamplebox, because your guys' opinion counts as much as anybody's. So if I've got 11 people that say, Joe, do me a favor, review this flavor. Just go onto Zamplebox.com, check out all the flavors that they have, and if it's available, put it in the comment section below, give me a DM or email me, and I will do my best. I will pick 11 people that represent each and every flavor on the next Zamplebox, because it's an 11 bottle box that I got coming, and I will review each and every one of them and say, hey, this is the bottle that so-and-so from Instagram said that they wanted me to review for them. I'll even send you the bottle after I've tried it and reviewed it. Teensy the Vape Cat knows that I'm not lying here, okay? She monitors every one of my video edits, and she's very shrewd, okay? So she'll keep an eye on me and make sure that I do everything right. This is Joe of All Vapes, guys. Your eye in that vaping sky, wishing you to stay humble. Love yourselves, love each other. Spread that love, guys. Keep it eternally cloudy, and of course, pinky out. Hey everybody, this is Joe of All Vapes. Thank you for watching. For the best in vape reviews, pound that subscribe button, and don't forget, vaping saves lives.